Now, who could forget what was possibly the greatest head-to-head in major championship history? Henrik Stenson coming out on top with that head-to-head battle with Phil Mickelson. It was blow for blow at Royal Troon in 2016. So that leads us nicely onto this little game, Henrik, that we like to call Tell Me I'm Wrong, where we will pose you a question and you have to tell us whether we are wrong. So, Paige McKenzie, take it away.
Well, Henrik said earlier in the day that Ryder Cup may have been the most fun he's ever had on the golf course, but tell me I'm wrong, that Sunday against Phil was the most fun you've ever had on the golf course.
You're right.
Whoa. Without drinking or something like that, obviously.
Tell us what
about it was with that duel?
No, it was just, I mean, to have two players going after each other and playing, possibly the best golf they can play, or close to it at least. That was very special to be part of that, and even more special to come out on top, of course, and beat a player like Phil. Amazing career and amazing player. So I knew he was never going to back down, and I gave it my best, and thankfully that was good enough.
How aware were you of just playing against Phil, or playing against the field, or playing against yourself in those moments?
It kind of became a match play situation already on Saturday afternoon. We were battling for position and on the back nine of the Saturday, and we kind of pulled away a little bit. So I felt like most likely it was only going to be him and I on the Sunday anyway. And I enjoy match play. I've done pretty well over the years in that, and I think it's very clear you just got to beat the opponent, and you don't have to worry about anything else. And we were just playing phenomenal and making birdies and eagles, and and all of a sudden the day was over with a 63.
Was there any recognition between you and Phil at the time at how special it was? Famously, when Tom Watson and Jack in '77 battled at Turnberry, they were like, "This is what it's all about, isn't it?" And it was, "You bet." I mean, they both knew how special it was, the duel in the sun. Did you and Phil have any of that moment where you said, "Man, this is incredible"? I
just remember I told him on the 5th tee box when he birdied the first, I birdied 2 and 3, and he eagled 4. I said, "We got a pretty good better ball going here" when we stepped onto the 5th tee. But other than that, I think both of us were that focused on our games and trying to perform the best we could. So it was not that much chatting going on.
All right, Henrik, tell me I'm wrong. In the professional game, the golf ball goes too far.
You're wrong.
Really? Why?
There's a lot of things that make us play better and make us hit it further. The golf ball is just one of them.
Yeah, but the golf ball's what you hit. That's what's going.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to throw it or kick it, though, am I?
If no one's looking.
Well, is distance a problem?
I think distance could be a problem in some ways. But if you want to make a golf course tough and bring the scores back, there's a lot of things you can do other than just focusing on the distance. I think, having narrower fairways, thick rough, firm greens, which we can't always get due to weather and so on, but there's a lot of things we can do to hold back scores. But at the same time, the players are more athletic, as you're well aware of.
Yeah, very well.
And,
that's why I'm retired.
Yeah. And I mean, we generate more speed than used to be back in the day, but distance, I know it's a hot topic, but I feel like it's going to be a hard one to go back on at least. We could look at holding it back for the future and looking otherwise where we're going to end up in 20, 30 years' time, but I think going back is going to be a hard one from here.
What do you see as the bigger asset to a player's game? Is it power and distance off the tee, or is it around the greens, the short game and the putting?
It so much depends on what golf course you're playing and how the setup is, and I think all the tours have a responsibility in that as well. If you're having golf courses and tournament venues where you can hit it anywhere and it's all about distance, then you're going to promote certain things too. So if you can kind of balance that, and I think the fairest thing over a year, over a season is to you play a variety of golf courses and a variety of setups where one week it might be more emphasis on short game, wedge game, and putting, and another one it might be a longer golf course where distance is going to play a bigger part. But otherwise, you're going to promote one style of player, and that's going to be what everyone tries to go after. And I mean, we couldn't have 156 Brysons in the gym. That wouldn't work out, would it?
There's not enough gyms in the country for that. Yeah.
No.
Okay, Henrik, tell me I'm wrong. I need your help because Rory did not agree with me yesterday. But tell me I'm wrong. We are on the brink of a golden era for European golf.
Yeah, if you need help, I'll tell you yes then.
But if
You're
you do
right.
agree, why do you agree?
I think we've seen some really good talent emerge in Europe over the last couple of years. I couldn't really tell you if it's more than before, but we certainly got some strong players coming up and showing that they want to be the ones who take over when a few of the older guys eventually will retire by the age of 60.
I was really looking at, of course, Rory dominating the PGA Tour, Jon Rahm dominating the European Tour, and this huge group of youngsters we've got coming through. Tommy Fleetwood, Tyrrell Hatton, Matt Wallace, of course, Danny Willett winning the Masters. Out of that group of the Tommy Fleetwoods, who do you see breaking through on the PGA Tour first?
Well, I think John has kind of done that already. I mean, he's got, 3 or 4 wins on the PGA Tour, 3, I think.
Yeah.
So he's certainly made that statement already. Tommy is very talented, and I'm sure he will have his run over in America as well as he's had in Europe. So Matt Wallace is another talented European player, and Victor Hovland had a great transition from amateur golf to professional game. So I don't think we're going to be short of players to fill that room on the Ryder Cup teams to come.
Speaking of talented Europeans, I think Rory McIlroy, Henrik would apply as well. And I want to tell you what I asked him yesterday. I said, Rory, tell me I'm wrong. Tiger Woods is the greatest of all time.
You're not wrong.
Oh.
I mean, you're not wrong. I think the Tiger Woods. So he's obviously not won as many majors as Jack, but he's going to win the most PGA Tour events, and there's so many other accolades that go along with what he's achieved in the game. He might still surpass Jack's major total, but I think in the history of our game, no one has played better golf than Tiger Woods. When 2000, 2001. That whole stretch, no one has played the caliber of golf that he played then. So that's why I think he's the best player to ever live, because no one reached the levels that he did.
Rory seems pretty certain, so tell us we're wrong.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
You can just cut my head in on his and just play it all over once again, because I totally agree with Rory on that one.
No one's played golf to that level that Tiger did.
No, and the way that he, we're a bit younger. I didn't really see all of Jack's wins, but I just feel like the way that Tiger won some of his majors and tournaments, anything from the Torrey Pines one, dribbling that putt in on the last hole to force the playoff. Was a 6-iron out of the bunker when he won Canadian Open over water. It's like just the shots that he's played to win a lot of these tournaments in the most precious situations has been amazing. So I hold him as the greatest to play the game.
There was a time that the thought that Tiger wouldn't pass Jack, it'd be laughable. He was going to blow by 18 majors. Then it was, of course, he has no chance to ever surpass Jack. We asked Rory this as well yesterday. Will Tiger Woods surpass Jack Nicklaus's 18 major championship record?
Are we waiting to see his answer? Or
No.
I get the chance.
You get the chance.
No, I am not so sure on that one. I'm pretty sure he'll get to 83 PGA Tour wins,
Okay.
but if he's gonna get 4 more majors, I'm more doubtful on that one. But I wouldn't put it past him, because if anyone can do unexpected things, it's Tiger Woods for sure.
Why the little hesitation? Is it because of everybody else? It's
Yeah, I
just
think
hard?
that it's four tournaments a year. The competition is that strong. I mean, he would have to win one every year now for the next 4 years, and I mean, time is certainly not a factor that's with him in that sense. So yeah, I'm a little bit more hesitant on that one, but again, he's surprised us before, hasn't he?
Well, it's easy to hesitate because it's tough to say no that Tiger can't do something. He's proven us wrong pretty much so far. But I agree with you that he's played the best golf ever, but the metric that Nicklaus and Tiger use for their greatness is major championships. Nicklaus has 37 top twos, and Tiger doesn't. That's the only pushback I've got against Tiger not being the best of all time.
Is that an accurate metric? Because I've often used the example of Annika is considered a 72-time LPGA winner, not a 10-time major winner. The majors becoming the metric on the men's side that's a subjective measure.
But it was their measure.
But also,
what is your measure?
Well, I think, I just take it more as an overall view. I mean, I kind of put it all into one basket and review it. But I think the competition gets better and stronger with every generation. So the competition that Jack was up against was less than the one Tiger was up against, and the one that Tiger had would arguably be less in 20 years' time than the competition that will be then. So I think it's just going to be harder and harder to get. I mean, is Rory going to have a chance to get anywhere near Tiger's 15? I mean, that's you can,
probably not.
Yeah, so you can keep on twisting and turning and look at it from a different light so many times, but overall I'm pretty happy with my answers.
We can agree that they're both pretty good. We can agree they're both good golfers.
They're decent.
Yeah, I'm right.
We'll tell you you're right, and you're right sometimes.
83 for Tiger. Where do you think it could happen?
Ooh.
That could happen next time he plays.
Yeah.
Torrey probably.
Torrey Pines.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, as they say in the TV business.
Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Because
Fun to have Henrik Stenson give his thoughts on all our hot takes in studio today. And if you enjoyed today's conversation, make sure to subscribe to Golf Channel's YouTube page for more. And tune into Golf Channel and Morning Drive every day for the latest golf news.